Hi, this is Candy from CG Applique Patterns. This is a two-part video with video 7 and video 7.1, turning the edges. These right here are turned prepared edge applique pattern pieces. All the edges are turned, making it possible to simply place them on your background and stitch them down. You don't have to turn them as you stitch. You may want to print another freezer paper template page and make some practice templates to get your technique down pat. You're going to need a glue stick and your Purple Thang, a pair of fabric scissors, and a hot iron nearby. Okay, we're going to start on some easy templates. And these, a lot of these I've blown up larger than they actually are, so you'll really be able to see how to master those curves. This is the stem, and I've just used some junk material here. So, okay, this is the stem. We're going to start to do, everything's clipped. We're going to put glue along the outside and partially on the freezer paper. I like this purple glue because you can see where you've really got it. We're going to start at the very bottom, and we're going to start turning. Now, this is more than 1/8 of an inch edge here because I've blown it up, so you can see exactly how I move my my Purple Thing. You're just going to push it on and turn just a little bit. Actually, after you get used to it, you can just push it on and go around. And you see these little clips in here have made this turn very nicely. You're going to turn it over, do the same thing. And on this particular piece, your freezer paper is going to disappear inside. Don't worry about it. Okay, you're going to start at the bottom, go up. You see all my clips working here. You can turn, and I'm just working on a piece of printer paper here. It's just regular white printer paper, and it'll get gluey after a while, and you'll have to replace it. But okay, then you just want to turn it over. Sometimes you get something in it you don't like, a little dip or a point or something. At this point, everything's wet. You can just run your Purple Thing down or push things in. It's very malleable. You can shape it and then just push it down. And this goes to the iron, just to be ironed this way. You don't iron it upside down, you iron it the right side up. This is the little middle flower, a middle petal on the flower, and it only needs to be turned right here. So we're going to put glue on there. Getting all sorts of little strings in there. Okay, we're going to come up under the edge. I'm going to put it up here. I'm going to flip it over. Okay, we've got a little curve here. All right, we're going to slowly push it down and around. And around. We've clipped on either side, so the fabric should be turning around the edge very easily. And then there will be more of these. This isn't the only one I'm going to be showing you. Okay. And here's the edge. Now, sometimes it comes out a little different than a template. If it's a flower, that's fine. Don't worry about it. But if it's something that really needs to be shaped, turn it back over and just pull the fabric down a little tighter, and it'll straighten out. Okay, again, iron. Now this is one of my oversized examples because I wanted you to be able to really see what's happening with the fabric. We have a run in here with the 1/4 inch and the 1/8 inch. I always start with the 1/8 inch and go out. So we're going to put glue on about 2.5 inches. You don't need to put it on because you're going to be slower and it'll dry out before you get done. Okay, here's our slit. I'm going to wrap it around. See, I'm just pushing with the purple thing. Okay, here's a little bump, and this is your chance to decide if you want to trim. It's a little bump, but you can nip it off a little bit so that it goes around. The fabric goes around without clumping. Okay, can you see me? Now I'm into a pie. There's a first piece of pie. There goes the second. There goes the third. And we're around another bump. This one I've already clipped. Okay, when you need to stop for glue, just do that, get it positioned. Okay, and I use my finger. I don't use a stiletto. I use my finger for most stuff. So here we go. Gently, gently around. See how nice that's coming out? Here we are with some pies. See them? You can see they're split. Here's another. And see, you can just kind of get used to just flipping it. Here's another knob here. And I did not clip this one because I think it has enough room in it for the fabric just to go with clips on either side. And I'm doing this gently. I'm not putting down too much. The only time I really put down is when I'm patting it down into the glue. Okay, we need some more glue here. You don't have to be neat. It disappears. Okay, here we're at another pie. Okay, see they're spread out. And here we just go around and again around. These are just, you see my clips here? They're about 1/2 inch apart. Okay, we need more glue, and there's going to be a tight curve here. Okay, I'm going to keep going around the curve just like we did on the other one. Now you may want to clip some of this fabric if you think it's going to bunch up. These are decisions you have to make. Okay, and it seemed to come out okay. Sometimes you'll look back and you go, there's too much fabric there. I want to get rid of some. Just undo it. Either make a clip in it or shave it off and put it down again. You can you aren't done when you glue it down. You can move it around. Okay, here we go. Whoops, come on. And there are times when the freezer paper will get a little wimpy if you put too much glue down. And I put a lot on when I did this last one, so that's okay. You can work with it. Just be careful. Okay, here we're going out to this tight curve. Okay, now I don't have any glue there. Just go back, put a little glue on. You'll see things like this happen all the time, and you can handle them very easily. Just put some glue on. Again, when you're going down around corners, sometimes when the paper gets a little mushy, it may be a smaller curve than you expected. That's okay too. This is a flower. It's a micro portion of an inch. It's not going to matter. It's your flower. You're also working with fabric that is not. It doesn't stand still either. It moves. Okay, and I'll show you this. Okay, on this piece, you see this little bump here? Shouldn't be there. So I'm taking my purple thing and just pushing it under and moving it around and putting down with my finger, see? Anything that's around here that isn't quite round, I can go ahead and make it better. Okay, this one is still a little, there we go. Okay, now we're working down a nice long edge again. Okay, we can do all this on one edge. This can go a little quicker because it's mild curves, clipped properly. Just pull it in. Okay, and there you are, ending it with your 1/4 inch clip, and you began it with your 1/4 inch clip. Okay, then you want to turn it. Okay, see, I can put, sometimes it'll pop up a little bit. You just put it, run your finger over it, and you can even turn it over on your paper, and this goes to the iron. Okay, I'm going to stop now because I only have 20 minutes of video and I want to be able to get everything in. So we will continue on video 7.1. Thank you.